British Columbia Institute of Technology acknowledges that our campuses are located on the unceded traditional territories of the Coast Salish nations of Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh.
Good afternoon. You're listening to BCIT News. I'm Quinlan Curry, and here are your sports updates at 12:30. The Vancouver Canucks came up just short last night, falling 5-4 in overtime to the Colorado Avalanche. Gavin Brindley sealed it for Colorado just over a minute into the extra frame, lifting the Avs to the top of the Central Division standings. The Canucks will look to bounce back tomorrow night when they host the Winnipeg Jets. Puck drops at 7 p.m. The Hockey Hall of Fame welcomes its class of 2025 tonight. Boston Bruins legend Zdeno Chara, who played for the team from 2006 to 2020, reflected on his path after 24 NHL seasons.
The roads that are not always smooth, not always fun, but you got to just stay with it, stick with it, and believe and have a hope and dreams and continue to go after them.
Moving to the football field. A last-second touchdown lifted the Saskatchewan Roughriders to a 24-21 win over the BC Lions in Saturday's West Final, sending the Riders to the Grey Cup. Tommy Neild made the game-winning 3-yard grab with just 11 seconds left, capping a 7-play, 74-yard drive that erased a 4-point deficit. Saskatchewan now advances to face the Montreal Alouettes in Winnipeg on November 16th. The 2025 Grey Cup Festival is officially underway in Winnipeg, kicking off a week of events leading up to Sunday's championship. From luncheons and fan celebrations to a Brad Paisley concert, festivities will build towards the 112th CFL title game between the Roughriders and Alouettes. Machine Gun Kelly, also known as MGK, will headline the halftime show. It's a monster Monday night showdown at Lambeau Field. The Philadelphia Eagles, who are 6-2, visit the Green Bay Packers, 5-2-1. Kickoff is set at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time. The Packers are reeling from a surprising home loss and will try to right the ship against a Birds team that's coming off a bye and on a roll. This game could have major implications for the NFC playoff picture. We should expect a good one. Elsewhere around the NFL, Joe Burrow returned to practice with the Bengals on Monday, opening the 21-day window for the franchise quarterback. Head coach Zach Taylor said Burrow would not return for Sunday's game at Pittsburgh. The Bengals have lost 6 of 7 since Burrow suffered a toe injury in mid-September that required surgery. Washington Commanders defensive tackle Deron Payne has been suspended for 1 game without pay by the NFL for hitting Detroit Lions receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown. He will miss Washington's game next Sunday in Spain against the Miami Dolphins. The Commanders, 3-7, have lost 5 games in a row. Changes have been made in the Big Apple. Gethin Coolbaugh reports.
Just didn't get the job done.
The New York Giants fired coach Brian Daboll on Monday. 2 people with knowledge of the situation told the Associated Press. The move by ownership and general manager Joe Schoen was made 1 day after the Giants blew a late lead and lost 24-20 at the Chicago Bears to fall to 2-8 on the season. Daboll spoke after the game.
10-point lead there in the fourth quarter, and give them credit. They made a lot of plays.
New York has lost 4 games in a row since upsetting defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia at home in prime time. Offensive coordinator Mike Kafka has been named the interim coach. I'm Gethin Coolbaugh.
In baseball news, Cleveland Guardians pitcher Luis Ortiz is due in court on charges accusing him and teammate Emmanuel Clase of taking bribes. According to the indictment, the highly paid hurlers took several $1,000s in payoffs to help 2 unnamed gamblers in their home country win at least $460,000 on bets placed on the speed and outcome of certain pitches. Ortiz was arrested Sunday by the FBI in Boston, while Clase wasn't immediately taken into custody. Lawyers for the pitchers said their clients are innocent. MLB and the Guardians say they are cooperating with a federal investigation. Moving to the hardwood. Lenny Wilkens, a 3-time inductee into the Basketball Hall of Fame, has died at 88. His family announced on Sunday. Wilkens was honored as both a player and a coach. He coached 2,487 NBA games, a record that still stands. And those were your sports updates to 12 p.m. I'm Quinlan Curry, and you're listening to BCIT News.
Stay tuned for more on BCIT's 1680 The Crow.